was paint, took off the license bracket, and then you know, painted the emblem, the stripe here, painted that black, added the Genesis emblem, painted that black. I'm not a big fan of chrome, so I got rid of that. And then what we did was we added the pinstripe right there, red stripe right along the bottom, and that's all. It's just electrical tape, red. Then I added a few pinstripe sections right there and right, yeah, right there too, as you can see. Painted the wheels black and added the little red accents to it, right? And of course, the red stripe along the mirror, boom, right there. Nothing else, just the wheels black. Removed the Hyundai logo and just put the Genesis Jenny logo there, all right? And then I added a red stripe at the bottom, right there, you can see that. All right. Along the other side, same thing. Black, just painted them black. So that's pretty much all I did for the outside. Oh yeah, last thing I did was I added this spoiler. It's just nothing big, it's just a nice little touch, right? To add a little edge to the trunk. Gives it a nice little lift, but it's not crazy like a wing, you know. I'm not a big fan of those either. All right, of course we blacked out the windows, right? Tint. And so that's pretty much it for the outside. And let me take you right underneath, take you to what I did in the engine compartment. Oh, first we'll go in the back here since I opened the trunk instead of the hood. All right, so all I did is I added a Rockford Fosgate system, a subwoofer, and it really sounds much better. The stock speakers weren't that great, so that was a great touch. I love this little netting, it's just fantastic. All right, that takes care of that. And then here in the back, and you can already hear it, right? I just, it's a muffler delete basically with two twin exhaust pipe tips. Had them welded on. Cost me like 300 bucks, that's it. You know, nothing fancy, but does this car, when you rev it up past 3,500 RPM, it goes from a growl to a howl. Yeah, it really does. It's just amazing. And I think it just breathes better. And it just seems to add, and the sound is just phenomenal. I love it. Then, oh yeah, I added fiberglass to the gas cap also, did that, all right? Then on the inside, here we go. First thing I did is I added a X-Ross 8-drive throttle mode sensor, and you can get these on eBay. X-Ross is a good brand. I checked it all out. Then I did the carbon fiber, all right, and the paint wears off there really fast, so I added a little carbon fiber there. For the steering wheel, I added these little snap-on carbon fiber look-alike snap-on steering wheel clamps, kind of. I added some tape, steering wheel, a little red on the bottom, carbon fiber right there, Then the dash, carbon fiber runs all the way through to the center, comes down. I add a little pinstripe, accented, and it comes all the way to the other side. Over there, I added a Jenny logo and some striping to it, added a little touch. And then the shift top. Oh, the shifter was such a piece of crap. It rattled like crazy. I couldn't figure out where the rattling or the humming was coming from. Finally found out it was the shifter. So I took it off, bought this at the you know, Kragen Auto, any one of those automotive places, you can get this. Little silicone gel, boom, pushed it in there, and it has these little screws on the bottom that tightens it, and it's just fantastic. It's like a short, it's about maybe an inch and a half, almost 2 inches shorter than the other one, so it looks like a short throw. Shifts are fantastic. It feels great. A little hot if you leave the car in the heat too long. It doesn't have an emblem on there, so if you take your car in and have the tire and somebody needs to drive it, you got to explain to them where reverse is. Other than that, it's fantastic. The speakers sound great. The seats stay fantastic. I use Mother's leather treatment pretty much 2 times a week. I treat the leather, make sure it doesn't crack, right? And there you go. Love the back seat too, especially for insurance purposes. I figure the insurance is about 30% less for another car that's comparable as far as performance, which is the 370. They don't have a back seat, so your insurance thinks it's a sport car and you're gonna pay more insurance. So get something with a back seat, even though it's not very usable. Kids fit back there, but your insurance premiums will, or you will thank that your insurance premiums will be lower. All right, so we're running through it really fast. Those are pretty much the only alterations I did. Was this extras right there, throttle mode unit. All right, under the hood, I removed the whole plastic thing. I wanted the engine to breathe and be cool, and I didn't need that thing. You know, it's not aerodynamic. There's not, you know, you're not on the outside. I want the air to flow over the engine and cool it off. I had a little carbon fiber there, some stripes there, a little carbon fiber there, carbon fiber across there with some tape, carbon fiber there, and of course a K&N air filter in there. You don't need the whole box with the outside. I found out we just add a K&N filter in there instead of the regular one. It breathes really good, and the thing just goes. Yeah, sounds great. Change the oil every 3,000 to 4,000 miles. Mobile One, it's been doing great. No valve noise, no ticking. Can rev it up now almost without even engaging the stability controls. You don't even need it. I can wind, it winds out close to 7,000 RPM before, you know, you hit that rev limiter. And that's a really good thing. 7,000 RPM is fantastic. I love how it does so. With the stability control disabled, I think it's even more, but I just don't remember to do it every time. And that's the one thing, as I'm going along the highway, everybody wants to race me. And I'm like, what the heck is the matter with you guys? When I want to race you, I'll let you know. All right, that's it. 20. All right, let me rev it up for you. All right, guys, hope I gave you some good ideas for this. That's all I plan to do for mine. 70,000 miles, haven't had any problems at all. Thing runs like a clock. I replaced the front brake pads one time, haven't touched the back ones yet. So that's about it. All that's needed. 2015 Hyundai Genesis Coupe RSpec. There we go. Thank you for checking it out. Look at some of my other videos, challengeaging.com. This is Carell, also a force bender on Twitter. Have a great one.